today.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at Noon starts now.
Right now, votes for City Council from Detroit District 7 are being recounted. Look at the process. But first, the new highly contagious coronavirus variant, Omicron, is now considered a very high global risk by the World Health Organization.
We shouldn't need another wake-up call. We should all be wide awake to the threat of this virus.
Now at noon, we catched up with the Michigan Director of Health and Human Services, what she has to say about the threat. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. The new Omicron variant, first found in South Africa, has been detected in other countries around the world, with President Joe Biden saying that this is a cause of concern, but it is not a cause for panic. Omicron is already labeled a variant of concern, though, meaning that it could be more transmissible and more severe.
When you lived in South Africa, you were having a low level of infection, and then all of a sudden there was this big spike. And when the South Africans looked at it, they said, oh my goodness, this is a different virus than we've been dealing with.
I have no homework, right?
Early research suggests that this variant is highly contagious with more than 30 mutations on the spike protein. This is important because the spike protein is the part of the virus that binds to the human cell, causing infection. With more mutations on the spike protein, there is a higher likelihood of transmission and more ways for that new variant to likely escape immunity. Still, experts say that it will take a couple of weeks to have more information on the virus, but they all agree that the vaccines work and it is important to be protected. Meantime, the stock market is reacting to this news. This is a live look at the big board. Today, stocks are tumbling as investigators are reassessing the risk associated with this new variant. This comes after Moderna's CEO said that he expects existing vaccines to be less effective against the new variant. Separately, Regeneron said that its antibody treatment may have reduced effectiveness against Omicron. And again, this is early speculation in all of these areas. Scientists need more time to determine the risk. Now let's zoom into what local leaders are saying about this new variant. Specifically, the director of the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services, Elizabeth Hertel. For that, we want to send things out live to Larry Spruill with more. Good afternoon, Larry.
Good afternoon, Rhonda. I just spoke with her just about 30 minutes ago, and she tells me that she is still urging Michiganders to get vaccinated and to wear their masks. But she says the bottom line is that this is a very serious matter for our state, and we can't take it lightly. Although the Omicron variant has not yet been detected here in Michigan, health officials are urging Michiganders to do what you got to do to protect yourself if and when it does hit the Great Lakes state. Michigan health leaders say you can do that with getting vaccinated. MDHHS says it's monitoring for the Omicron variant and says it's a high possibility the variant will make its way to the United States and Michigan. The State Health Department Bureau of Laboratories has reanalyzed the genetic sequencing date from 31,000 positive COVID-19 samples sequenced in its lab and will continue to watch and learn as Omicron progresses. I talked to Elizabeth Hertel, Director of Michigan Department of Health. She says now is not the time to relax.
I'm absolutely worried that people aren't taking this as seriously as they need to be. Just under 7 people are dying every day in the state of Michigan because of COVID. This is serious, and people need to take it seriously.
And now she also says that our hospitals are full and they are now seeing more people with COVID than ever before. I'm working on that part of the story. All new tonight at 5. We're live on the Detroit Seaside this afternoon. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
All right, Larry, thank you. Right now, an advisory board from the Food and Drug Administration is meeting to discuss Merck's COVID-19 antiviral pill. The company is seeking an emergency use authorization for the molnupiravir. This is the pill that would treat COVID-19 patients who are at risk of developing severe symptoms. To be effective, people would need to take multiple pills several times a day for 5 days. The FDA committee is looking at whether the benefits benefits outweigh any possible risk. A vote is expected tonight, and we will stay on top of the outcome.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about.
Developing right now, the Wayne County Board of Canvassers is recounting the votes from November 2nd's general election for Detroit City Council's District 7. Our Megan Woods is following this story for us live. Megan, what are you learning about why this is happening and what the outcome may be so far?
Yeah, well, the recount started at 9 o'clock this morning here at the TCF Center, and it's going throughout the day. You can see behind me there are people taking a lunch break, but inside there are others still recounting. Take a look at this video we got when it all started. There are a total of 16 people recounting more than 11,000 votes. Along with those recounting, there are observers. And again, they are recounting for Detroit City Council's 7th District. Fred Durhal won the election a couple weeks ago against Regina Ross, but it was a close call with a 59 vote difference. Now, coming up tonight on a Local 4 at 5, we tell you, give you a closer look at that process, but also tell you what sparked this recount. Live in Detroit, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
All right, Megan, thank you. We are getting a look at the man accused of shooting and killing his mother on Thanksgiving. 22-year-old George Harry is his name, and he was arraigned this morning on several charges, including murder. Prosecutors say that he shot his mother, Sonia Harry, in the head while riding in the car with her. It happened on Wednesday night along Woodward Avenue, right at the Pleasant Ridge and Royal Oak border. He also allegedly got out of that vehicle and started firing shots at 3 other vehicles. A 43-year-old woman was hit. She's expected to recover. If convicted, Harry faces life in prison. The judge denied bond. We're going to turn our attention this noon to the forecast for today, following that fresh coating of a couple of inches of snow. This is a live look from our sky cam, and not a whole lot to see out there right now, Brandon.
I mean, there were some clouds early on, and then we cleared things out, and that has allowed temperatures to warm nicely. Look at this, Eastsiders. Hats off to you. 43 Roselle, we've got 40 City Airport, 41 Mount Clemens. We have more 30s than that inland with 36 Pontiac, 37 Howell, 36 in Ann Arbor. And we're about 3 to 7 degrees warmer than we were noontime Monday. And we're headed to about 42 degrees today with clouds on the increase, but these clouds not really ahead of any big weather change coming our way, just filtering out a little bit of sunshine. So the rest of the day is a dry, just not the greatest looking day. Who's ready to flirt with 50 degrees?
I'm 17. I'm not a little kid anymore.
I'm ready. Look forward to that in your extended forecast, Brandon. There's much more coming on Local 4 News at noon, including Help Me Hank.
Rhonda, good afternoon to you. It's all about giving the gift of warmth today. Our telethon and our coverage continuing throughout the day, how you can help people here in Metro Detroit that may be struggling to pay the bills during what's likely to be a long